going on, guys? Thanks for checking out this new episode of Customs with Vic. For today's episode, we're going to be customizing these 2017 Mistake 5s. So what we're going to be doing to this shoe, we're going to be customizing them to the original Raging Bull 5s. So the process for this custom is we're going to be blacking out most of the midsole, changing this black teeth into white teeth with red tips, turning this black piece white, then painting the red sole black and these red eyelet pieces. It's a fairly simple project, but still lengthy. So let's get started. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is tape off the suede uppers so we can strip the midsoles. Shoes are fully taped up. Now the next thing we're gonna do is remove the paint using some acetone and cotton balls. Shoes are fully taped up, we're ready for paint. The first color we're gonna lay down is the white on the teeth and the triangle on this other side. But before we do that, I wanna give a quick shout out to Wagner for sending me this dope heat gun. Thank you guys. Paint's fully laid down on both sides of the shoe, looks nice and smooth. So now the next thing we're gonna move on to is laying down the red tips on the top of the shark teeth like the original pair. Teeth are taped off. So before we lay down the red paint, we're gonna lay down a hot pink base coat just because the red lays down a lot easier with the pink base coat. All right, so the red tips are down. Honestly, it was a lot easier than I expected. If you guys are doing this at home, I suggest using tape and not freehanding it. It just comes out a lot crispier. So now we're gonna move on to the third color, which is the black. The black's gonna go on the rest of the midsole, just like on the original pair. All right guys, paint's fully done. These look great. White laid down perfectly, black's done. The teeth look perfect and sharp. Check that out. So now the next thing we're gonna do is remove the tape, retape the shoe so we can paint the plastic eyelids and the red rubber sole. Hopefully there's not too much residue on the suede. All right, so the midsole process is completely done. This custom's starting to really come together. So now the next thing we're gonna move on to is painting the plastic eyelids and the sole. So the first thing we're gonna do is tape off everything but those areas. Shoes are fully taped up, top and bottom. So now the next thing we're gonna do before we lay down the paint is spray some adhesion promoter on the plastic pieces to create a better bond for the paint to stick a lot better. Adhesion promoter is fully dried. Now we're going to go ahead and lay down this black paint through the airbrush. All right, so the black's fully laid down. Check out the soles, check out the plastic eyelids, fully laid down. So now to protect this paint job from cracking or peeling, we're gonna protect it using the Almighty Sealant through the airbrush. All right, so this paint job's fully protected. So all we gotta do now is remove the tape and wrap it up. All right, so we're just about done with this custom. Before we wrap it up, we're gonna give the shoe some extra protection by putting some Reshoevn8r Sole Shields on the soles and protecting the suede uppers with Reshoevn8r Water+Stain Repellent. Let's get to it. Alright guys, that's gonna wrap it up on these custom Raging Bull 5s. Honestly, these things look 100 times better. I'm not sure what Jordan Brand was thinking with this concept. It just has too much red. The only thing I did like was the red netting. It flows with the shoe. Honestly, I wouldn't have minded if they would have went with the red netting on the original release. Just because the netting turns yellow, and when it turns yellow, it just looks busted. But anyways, just a quick recap on what I did on this custom. I painted these red plastic pieces black, redid the whole midsole, added the black, added the white on both sides, and added these red sharp teeth. Then after that, I painted the red rubber sole black. Like I said, this custom looks a lot better than the original concept. If you have a pair at home, or if you don't, these shoes are sitting everywhere at stores. Just go pick up a pair and do this custom. It's really easy and it's really dope. It looks like the exact same thing as the original pair, but with red netting. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found this video educational. I'll see you guys next Monday.